All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. Forgive me, guys, I'm still a little stuffy, still going through it. It's almost out of here, the stuffiness. Um, so I forgot to put a question mark. Let me put oh, I did put a question mark. Okay, so the question is buying virtual properties one of the most stupidest things someone could do? Um, if you don't know where that's from, there's been videos, just one video, anyways, going around of Mark Cuban being interviewed by Allcoin Daily. It's these guys. I'm quite familiar with Allcoin Daily. I think that's Yeah, I think that's what they are. I think that's the name, if I remember correctly. All Quentin Daily. I used to watch them on a daily basis too. They give a lot of great information. They do a lot of great interviews. And Mark Cuban was one of the individuals they interviewed. And I guess them. I didn't watch the whole interview. I was supposed to, but I didn't get a chance with kids and stuff. But they asked him a question about buying virtual property. And his response, Mark Cuban's response, was that it was one of the stupidest things people could ever do. At first, I didn't agree, but the more I thought about it, and I started to agree with him. I have a lot of virtual property here in Upland, but this question is not pertaining to Upland, okay? This question, I would say, and his response is more pertaining to the other types of metaverse. And the reason why I say his response is pertaining to the other types of metaverses is because these other metaverses, and let me clarify as well before I continue, the only metaverse that I'm in is Upland. I don't play any other metaverse games, so I'm an outsider looking in, but I can say something that is a fact whether you play another another metaverse game or not. Okay, so the reason why I agree with Mark Cuban is that those other metaverse games like Sandbox, Decentraland, Axia Infinity, or Axie Infinity, and a couple other ones. I don't know all of them, but they're all linked to the crypto market, right? When the crypto market is good, I'm sure everyone in Upland is like, oh man, I wish was linked to the stock market. But when crypto is bad, like how it is now, everyone's happy that UPEX isn't linked to the crypto markets. And that's where I agree with Mark Cuban. I believe that a lot of the people, okay, so let me tell you a quick story. So before I got into Upland, I've been investing in crypto for a short period of time. Um, I was watching it going up. I've had long-term knowledge of how the whole crypto market worked. I wish I had invested back or held on to my cryptos at least back in 2017 when I finally decided to jump in the market, but I could have jumped in a lot earlier because I knew about Bitcoin a lot earlier than 2017. But um if I had stayed in the market, I would have done very well today. But what I'm saying is that those, I would say, metaverse property games are linked to the crypto market. And the history of the crypto market has been a 80 to 90% decline in crypto value, especially in Bitcoin. The altcoins are even more, okay? Some go even 100%. Some go to the point where you can't even believe that this coin was worth $50. It's down to like 10, 15 cents. Like the moves are outrageous. So I agree with him on that point when it comes to those types of games that are connected to the crypto market. When it comes to Upland, though, I disagree because Upland is not linked to the crypto market at all. The UPEX token is a standalone part of the game. It's a utility token. So a crypto token is what, or cryptocurrency, I should say, is what people would use for transacting. Um, it increases in value over time. It's linked to a currency in a sense where you'd have to it increases in value over time. So you can in and out, jump in and out of cryptocurrencies. When it goes up, you can exchange it for dollars to take profits. When it goes down, you can now exchange dollars for crypto. So that's what that part of crypto is about. But a utility token is a token used for something else. It's used to, for example, to have an experience. It's used in order to get something else. It's not usually a currency based thing, even though Upland kind of is based on a currency. But no matter what the currency does, it doesn't change what the UPEX is equal to in dollar terms, which is why Upland is a lot different from all those other cryptocurrency games, or I would say cryptocurrency metaverse property games. So the movement in currencies does not affect Upland. So Upland is an exception to what Mark Cuban would say, right? Also, Upland right now is slowly, even though some people may think it's rapid movement and rapid change, is adding more and more utility to their utility token. Okay. Upland has introduced cars in the game. People can race. People can trade currency for UPEX utility token to buy virtual properties, which in turn they could use something called Spark, which they can also exchange for US dollars to build structures to possibly get a meta venture. You can build a factory where you can create ornaments, which I believe will be coming very soon in Upland. So Upland's an exception to the rule. It's an exception to what Mark Cuban has said, and it's something that is more safer and a lot more stable. Okay, Upland is all based off of its community. It's what has given Upland this push. If you check on that radar, I think Upland, I haven't checked in a while, but I believe Upland is in the top five. Okay, um, Axie Infinity is maybe in the top 20, and every other metaverse game slash metaverse property game are all in the top 50s. They're nowhere close to Upland. So Upland is completely different in the way it operates and what the game is about. Okay. Upland has a great community. This is why I say, guys, it's very important that if you're not able to purchase those rare collections, those exclusive collection or the limited collection, that's okay. You miss out on that, but you have opportunities of creating value by being a part of a node. Okay, Upland is all about, I believe, anyways, is all about the nodes, and it's the nodes that really make Upland, which is all community based. Okay, Upland has a lot of. I'm not going off of recent numbers. I'm gonna go off of the numbers before Rio opened, and Upland was at about 250 active users, okay, or UPEX token holders. Okay, guys? So Upland is completely different. The statement that Mark Cuban made is absolutely correct, but Upland is an exception. to that rule. So don't get too worried yet. The game is pretty much in the early stages. I would say we're in about maybe in a 9 inning baseball game. We're possibly in the third inning going into the fourth inning. That's just my belief, anyways. We're all still early, even though there's all these whales in the game, but they got in at the ground. So they got in when properties were $500-600, and they put like 1,000 in and was able to mint a ton of properties and held on for us new guys to come in. And then now we've kind of carried the torch to bring Upland to where it is. So Upland is here to stay. It's still in the early stages. We just have to be patient. And I've said in previous videos that once the crypto market takes off again, those individuals who had invested in Decentraland, Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and all those other metaverse property games, I believe will be now possibly looking for more stable metaverse games where if there's a 60% drop, 80, 90% drop in cryptocurrencies, their portfolio, their monies that they invest is not affected. It's only about how they play the game will affect their outcome, right? So this is what I've said before. So I'm just waiting for that to come to fruition. It's exciting that Upland is where it's at right now. There's a lot of growth. There's still a ton of growth left. I believe by the time you get to about the seventh inning, which is some time away, I think Upland will be opening even more international cities. I think when that starts to get kind of boring now is when you may have to start kind of being worried about where Upland is and what direction it's going in. But as I see it right now, Upland is on an upward trajectory, and it's going on an upward trajectory for a while because Upland, even though it may seem a little rapid in the pace that they're doing stuff, they're really releasing stuff quite slowly. Things are coming out. Um, their white paper is slowly coming along, a few changes here and there, but things are happening in Upland. Upland's about to release another city on Monday called Porto. A lot of people seem to be getting ready for that. A lot of deals are out there if you're willing to take the time and look, and you may not want to participate in Porto because Porto is going to be horrible in the sense where there's going to be a lot of buyers and not enough properties for all the buyers to get the amount they would like. But that's fine. Whatever I get, I'm taking it. We'll see how it goes. But don't worry about what Mark Cuban says. He's not necessarily speaking on Upland. I hope he takes a look into Upland to see what it's all about, and maybe he won't necessarily reconsider what he said. He'll maybe change the way he say it and say, okay, well, games that are linked to the cryptocurrency markets, those are really dumb buys because when the crypto market is hot, those games are hot. When the crypto market trips and falls, those games don't even exist anymore because the daily user base on a lot of those games don't even add up to 25% of what Upland gets on a day-to-day basis. So guys, that's my point on that. I'm going to move on to today with the Spark and the terminal purchase opportunity. I missed out on all of that. I didn't really get to purchase any Spark. I probably still can. The point zero 0.01 and point zero 0.05, I think, are probably still available. There's always a lot of those. But I hope Upland allows more because, you know, building structures in this game is a big deal, especially now with the tiny homes and new modern style structures people want to build. And for example, I haven't set a home address yet because I haven't built my home in the city that I would like it to be in. So it was difficult for me to get Spark. So what's gonna happen? Possibly next month in September, the next Spark week. Hopefully, be in a position where I can purchase some Spark. And Upland, please allow us to purchase Spark on our mobile phones. I am not behind the computer during the day. I cannot be on the computer unless I stop somewhere. I'm always on the road unless I stop somewhere and go on the computer. And then also with these long ass lines just to purchase something, we need more of these things. I know the demand is there. The demand overwhelms the supply. So you guys can increase the supply of um, cars. You need to increase the supplies of Spark, and you need to. Well, I guess you can't increase the supply of terminals, but those are always limited. I wasn't even close, even though I registered for the terminals about 5 after 11. That was my time when it was available to register. I was on the phone and I should have just gotten off and said, "Hey, I gotta go use the computer for a second," but I didn't end up doing that. I was talking, so I missed out. I was probably like they when I saw it, I had like a day and like 4 hours that I had to wait. So 28 hours, definitely not gonna get a terminal waiting that long. But guys, other than that, I'm still in Cleveland. Oh, actually, something I want to show you guys. So I randomly decided, let me go over and check out Portal, right? And then when I checked out Portal, oh, there's two guys now. There was just this guy alone. So I'm like, what is this guy doing here? Then I saw that it's FC Portal, right? So this is new to me. Verified Uplander. Yep. So who's this? How did you get there? Upland. Okay, so it must be open for people to travel there because this is kind of crazy that there's already two people in Portal. Earlier today, it was only FC Portal. Now there's a second person. So maybe we're all able to travel to Portal to get a head start on next week. But I'm gonna check that out. I would have to leave Cleveland and go to Chicago and see if I can fly out to Porto to get ready for the city opening. Um, I still don't have a lot of information on Porto. I haven't gotten a chance yet to do the research or to even look into much other than just the maps that I've looked at. Um, Other than that, not much really. I really just wanted to address the whole Mark Cuban situation and his opinion on property metaverse games, and just to comfort you guys and let you guys know that no, Upland's an exception. It's not really what he's talking about, but I'm gonna have to watch that interview. I have to find Upland Daily. Here we go. The reason why I say that is because Everyday Upland was actually inspired by Allcoin Daily because I used to watch them every day, and I said, "Whoa, these guys had info almost on a daily basis about cryptos and altcoins." So I'm playing Upland. I played every day. I can bring out something every day because almost every day there's something in Upland that's happening. So shout out to Allcoin Daily. You guys inspire me to do this that I'm doing right now. Um, as for anything else, guys, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about that Mark Cuban interview. If you saw the interview and there's something that I missed, please leave it in the comments. I'm going to go and watch it right after this video. I'm about to get off right now, so I'll be able to get a better and clearer understanding of what he was talking about and the context that everything was in. But I think I understood what he was saying at the time. But other than that, guys, if you guys like the content, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. Share it to your friends and family and everybody else. Let them see my videos. let this channel grow a little bit, guys. I would love for that to happen. Once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for watching Everyday Upland, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.